Hello, dear student. Today our topic is cellular structure of the cell. According to the concept of the cellular structure, we first discuss cell theory. Scientific study of cell, as we know, cytology. Theodore Swan, Louis Pasteur. Theodore Swan concluded about 2 centuries later that all animals are made of cell. Robert Hooke kind means explained, discussed, introduced the word cellular to describe empty cell walls of cork in 17th century. So far as Louis Pasteur is concerned, in 1859, that cell arise only from other cell, spontaneous generation. Living thing arise from non-living matter. This idea was rejected by Louis Pasteur. Development of cell theory. All living organism composed of cell, that may be a single cell or many cell. Cell is the simplest structural function unit of all living organism. An organism structure and function are due to activity of cell. Cell come only from pre-existing cell. It means that cell produce cell. Cell originate from cell. Cell of all species exhibit biochemical similarities. They have similarities in structure and chemical properties. These are the various structure of shape and size of cell. As you are watching, most cell about 10 to 15 micrometer in diameter, axil very large. We can study cell through light microscope, transmission electron microscope, scanning electron microscope to study the basic component of the cell, because cell is microscopic. Here you are watching most human cell diameter, cilia length, microvilli length, lysosome visible with a transmission electron microscope, resolution 0.5 nanometer, nuclear pores diameter. Basic component of cell. Plasma membrane surround the cell, define boundaries made of protein and lipid. Cytoplasm, organelles, cytoskeleton, inclusion. Inclusion means stored or foreign part. Cytosol, intracellular fluid, ICF, intracellular fluid. The fluid which is present inside the cell. Extracellular fluid, ECF, fluid outside of the cell. Include tissue, interstitial fluid, so far as animal is concerned. As you are watching, structure of cell. Plasma membrane, which define the boundary of the cell in plant cell as well as in animal cell. Plasma membrane of upper cell, intercellular spaces, plasma membrane of lower cell, nuclear envelope, nucleus. Okay. As we know, plasma membrane consists of double layer, protein and lipid bilayer. It has various channels through which various material moving outside of the cell and inside the cell, which are required for the cellular activity. Membrane lipid. 98% of the membrane molecule are lipid, phospholipid. Amphiphilic molecule arranged in a bilayer. Hydrophilic, phosphate head face, water. Hydrophilic means which react with water. The lower line, hydrophobic. Phobic means head, tail are directed toward the center. Drift laterally, keep membrane fluid. Membrane lipid is also contain cholesterol, 20%, whole phospholipid. Integral protein penetrate membrane. Transmembrane protein, hydrophilic region and hydrophobic region. Contact cytoplasm, extracellular fluid. Hydrophobic region passes through lipid of the cell membrane. Some drift in the membrane, other and anchored enter into the cytoskeleton. Cytoskeleton are microscopic filaments which are present in the cytoplasm. It is also related with the cell membrane. Peripheral protein, those proteins which are present toward the boundary inside the cell, peripheral, adhere to one face of the membrane, do not penetrate it. Usually tethered to the cytoskeleton, as you are watching in figure 3.7.